Hey everyone, it's Mrs. Gregg here. Happy Friday to you. We are going to be working on day 5 of our math assignments, and today's lesson is called How Many Pennies? So we're going to be working on these math focus points today, identifying and recognizing coins and the dollar bill and their values. We're going to be counting sets of up to 100 objects, and we're going to be counting, writing, and reading numbers up to 100 and beyond. So to start with, I want to review with you what the coins look like and how much they're worth. So the first coin here, this one that looks kind of brown, that is the penny, and a penny is worth just 1 cent. So that is what the penny looks like. The next coin we have is the nickel. The nickel I always remember because the edges of it are smooth, and the other silver coins have kind of bumpy edges, you can see on the video. So the nickel is worth 5. Next we have a dime, and a dime is the smallest coin, but it is worth 10 cents. And the biggest coin we have is the quarter, and it is worth 25 cents. Now, there are other coins you may have seen before, but for today's lesson, we're just going to focus on these 4. Also, below this video, there is a link to a video on YouTube, and it's a fun song about counting coins and how to remember how much they're worth. So I hope that you can check that out. It's really fun. So the first thing we're going to be doing is talking about how we can count with different amounts of coins, and I'm going to show you what I mean. So I am going to come here to this chart. So this just tells a little bit more about coins, and we're going to figure out how many pennies it would take to equal each coin. So if I have a penny, that is just 1 penny or 1 cent. If I have a nickel, I have 5 cents, so a nickel is equal to 5 pennies. That is the same amount, 1 nickel or 5 pennies. Next we have a dime, and a dime is worth 10 cents. And so that would mean we need 10 pennies to equal a dime. Then we have the quarter, which is worth 25 cents. So you would need 25 pennies to equal a quarter. Lastly, we have the dollar bill on here, which I'm sure you've seen before. A dollar bill is worth 100 cents or 100 pennies. So there's 100 pennies right there. That equals $1. So sometimes if you're out shopping and you need to spend 25 cents, but you don't have a quarter, you can absolutely use 25 pennies. So we're going to talk today about some other coin combinations that could equal a nickel or a dime or a quarter or a dollar. There are many different ways to make these. All right, so before we start on our pages in our workbook today, I wanted to show you a fun video on how I try to remember how to count coins. So in this video, we kind of have some motions, so I'm going to show you the motions and then we'll play it and try to dance along together. So in the video, it will say a penny is 1, and then you'll hold your finger up for 1. A nickel is 5, so hold up 5 fingers. A dime is 10. So hold up all 10 fingers. And then the last one says a quarter's 25. So the way we're going to do that is to hold up a 2 and a 5, and we got to cross them. Okay, so it looks like 25. I hope, or maybe not. Maybe this way is 25. So hold it up at home so you remember 25. All right, so here we go. Let's try it together.
How much is a penny? How much is a nickel? How much is a dime? How much is a quarter?
A penny is 1, a nickel is 5, a dime is 10, and a quarter's 25.
How much is a penny? How much is a nickel? How much is a dime? How much is a quarter?
A penny is 1, a nickel is 5, a dime is 10, and a quarter's 25.
How much is a penny? How much is a penny? A penny is 1 cent. Only 1 cent. Yeah, only 1 cent. A penny equals up to only 1 cent. How much is a penny? How much is a nickel? How much is a dime? How much is a quarter? A penny is one, a nickel is five, a dime is 10, and a quarter's 25. How much is a penny? How much is a nickel? How much is a dime? How much is a quarter? A penny is one, a nickel is five, a dime is 10, and a quarter's 25. How much is a dime? How much is a dime? A dime is 10 cents. Only 10 cents. Only 10 cents. A dime equals up to only 10 cents. Do you have that? How much is a quarter? How much is a quarter? A quarter equals up to 25 cents. Yeah, 25 cents. Only 25 cents. A quarter equals up to 25 cents. Okay. How much is a penny? How much is a nickel? How much is a dime? How much is a quarter? A penny is one. A nickel is five. A dime is 10. And a quarter's 25. How much is a penny? How much is a nickel? How much is a dime? How much is a quarter? A penny is one. A nickel is five. A dime is 10. And a quarter's 25. If you have a
All right, we're going to stop that song there. If you like that, please listen to it as much as you want. It goes on a little longer to do some adding of coins together, which is really fun. But I love that song because it helps me remember how much is a penny, a dime, a nickel, and a quarter. So if you'll turn in your math workbook, you should be on page 25. And this is what it looks like. So this is your page to work on today. So the directions say, draw a line to connect the coin to the name. So you're going to match the coin that it's showing with the name of it. So you'll just draw a line across to whichever you think matches. And then at the bottom, it asks you a few questions. Which coin is worth 10 cents? You'll write the name of it on the line. Which coin is worth 25 cents? You'll write that on here. How much is a penny worth? So think back to the song that we just heard. And how much is a nickel worth? So again, that song will help you a lot on today's practice pages. Also today, make sure that if there are any pages from this week that you haven't finished, make sure that you work on that so that you're able to get those turned in. I'm going to have a video after this that shows you how to play the game that we're going to play today, and it is called Do We Have 100? So I'm going to show you that in a separate video. You will need your computer or tablet or phone to access that. So make sure you have that and then check out the other video on how to get on there. Thanks so much.